Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I'm not going to review about books because this is the first of the month and I'm planning to make a monthly recap every end of the month or beginning of the month. And in today's video I'm going to give a November recap. What's my favorite in November? Favorite books, favorite TV shows, media I consume, and also a little bit of my plan for December. So let's get to it. It's actually raining outside, but I hope it won't be really noisy in here. So the first, I have favorite books that I read that I have finished in November, and book that I have not finished. So book that I finished is, like I mentioned in the previous video, The Silver Chair, it's Narnia, and Kunci Sukses Menjadi Aktor. I have not finished Kunci Sukses Menjadi Aktor, but I could say I have finished because the material is already finished, but there are a few pages and those are just play script in different style, you know. And the second is media I consume in this category, movie and TV shows. I don't watch a lot of TV shows in November. Actually, I think I don't watch any TV shows at all, but I quite watch a lot of movies. The first is At Eternity's Gate. This movie is about Van Gogh, Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh? Okay, I'm just going to say Van Gogh. This movie is starring Willem Dafoe as Van Gogh, and I quite like this movie, although it's just telling a short piece of Van Gogh life, especially around his death. And the second is 500 Days of Summer. I watched this movie because I'm curious. A lot of people talk about it online, and I saw many women online posting at the end, I am that girl, referring to Summer. I don't understand that. Even after I watched the movie, I still don't understand it because what, they're like Summer or something? But I did a little research. I cannot say it's research, I don't know. I'm asking ChatGPT what's the meaning of it. Why woman saying that in the internet at the end, I'm her. So ChatGPT said that they say that because summer is the embodiment of freedom and individuality, which I think personally that's not true. That many people on the internet see that the male character, I forgot his name, he's the villain or like male ego, like making everything is about him. But I think it's just a story about two different person who cannot be together because they have different need and different mindset regarding to love. Next is Lady Bird. I love this movie. Again, I watched this movie because I curious. I want to watch this movie for a long time, but I can get only watch it that time, like a second week of November, and I can relate to this movie so much. I love it. Like the Lady Bird is trying to define herself, her identity. She is in the transition era where she's graduating from high school and she had to decide where she want to go next. The next one is Good Will Hunting. I like this movie, but I think I don't know, a lot of people misunderstood when watching this movie. They would see an intelligent boy like a brilliant mind, but actually this movie is about healing, especially that scene where Will finally breaking out and crying, like he finally get it, he finally healed. And this movie is really moving for me because again, it's not only about healing, it's about defining himself. Will Hunting defining himself. He is genius, and many people want to use him because he's genius, but that's not what he want, because that's not where his heart is. So at the end, he decide what he want, and that is really related to me and for many people too. And the next is The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. I kind of think this movie is a bit weird, like a guy traveling across the world just to see his boss. Like, who the hell in the real world would do that? But again, this story is not about that. This story is about taking action. Whenever you have a dream, you have to take action. If you don't take action, you will be like Walter Mitty, who always lost in his imagination, imagining the possibility that he actually could do that in real life. And this movie is don't be like Walter Mitty. Take action, whatever you want, even if it's risky, it will worth it. And the next movie is Ophelia. This movie I watched like 2 weeks ago, by the end of November. I never really know Ophelia original story, whether this movie is really faithful to Ophelia's story, but I have read Hamlet, but I don't really pay attention on Ophelia, but this movie is really aesthetic. I cannot say that. I would say this movie is cinematic, aesthetic, and very beautiful. It's as if when I watch this movie, I'm like watching a theater play rather than a movie. This is beautiful. And the last movie I watched in November is The Life of Pi. I would say P, but it's pi, like in mathematics, 3.14 pi. This story is about a boy named Piscine. His parents named him after a swimming pool in French, piscine, and then he defined himself by calling himself Pi. And yeah, this story is supposed to be moving, like finding God, but I don't find it like that. I cannot get spiritual message from this movie because I think my own spiritual journey with this movie's spiritual journey is different, and I cannot define it. I cannot relate to Pi's journey finding God. And although this movie is pretty adventurous, I don't find this movie is very fun. And by the way, I started watch a new series by the last of November. It's Foundation on Apple TV, and I like it. Like, I found myself watching marathon this series. I forgot when the last time I watched a really good series like this that I marathoning it in one day. But I will not add that in November phase because I just started by the end of November. It's going to be in December phase. The next category is my favorite song and album on November. I listened to several albums, several songs, and guys, Spotify Wrap is already here, but I'm not going to reveal that. But anyway, I open my Spotify and see the top songs that I always listen on November. And number 1 is The Fate of Ophelia. This is the first song in the latest Taylor Swift album, The Life of a Showgirl, and I like this. What a coincidence. I listen a lot to song The Fate of Ophelia and I watched the movie Ophelia. And the second is Take Me to Church by Hozier. I fell in love with this song. I memorized the lyric. I sing it in the shower. I sing it everywhere. Probably it still will be my faves on December. And the next one is Mystery of Love by Sufjan Stevens. I like the vibe this song gives because it's kind of mellow. It's kind of a bit sad. I don't know. Forbidden Love. And the next one is Back to Friends by Somber. This song is pretty new. I think it's released this year or last year. I don't know. But I heard this song everywhere on the radio, on Instagram, on TikTok, and after listening on the Spotify, this song is pretty good. And actually this is the latest song that I add on my favorite playlist. And then there is Song of the Lonely Mountain. I'm in Lord of the Rings The Hobbit phase 2 or 3 months ago, and I really hooked with the soundtrack, especially the Song of Lonely Mountain. The Neil Finn version or Richard Armitage version, I love it, but mostly I listen to the Neil Finn's version, and I memorize the lyric. I sing it everywhere. The next is Golden Brown. This song is hyped everywhere, and I saw a lot of TikTok or Instagram edit using this song, especially with Dark Academia vibes, medieval vibes. I do not know why they associate this song with that. I don't think the meaning of this song is about kingdom, something regal, or like that. But the tune vibes is, yes, you can use this song, but the tune is really giving medieval knight empire vibes. November is the beginning of rainy season and it starts raining hard in my area. Sometimes it with storms too. Like today, the rain just subsides. It was stormy for like 1 hour ago, and I couldn't record proper video with stormy weather outside because it's so noisy. And my favorite activity on November would be included a lot of indoor activity because of rain. One habit that I started in this November is meditation again. I always meditate, but sometimes I didn't do that because I'm bored. So I stop and I start my meditation routine again. And each routine, the meditation is different. But this November, I started my meditation routine again, especially after I wake up. I immediately start to meditate to clear my mind, to set my intention for a day. And then I love cuddling my hamster, of course, but I found myself quite a lot feeding my hamster with peanut butter. I don't know if that's healthy for hamster or not, but he likes it. And the other activity that I did a lot is sunbathing while reading. This is rainy season, but it's not rainy all day. Most of the time, the rainstorms start in the afternoon, so in the morning, there's still sunshine and I still get my vitamin D while sunbathing. Next is the art I produced on November. I don't make a lot of art. If you can see in my background, I took few of my painting to show you. those are the painting I made in November. If you noticed before, there is a knight in my wall. It's actually this painting. It's Peter Pevensie. This is I took from the internet the picture and then I painted from Narnia Prince Caspian after Battle of Beruna. And the second is this small painting. It's actually a few I took screenshot from Google Earth. 1 Princeton Street in London. I just found this building is very beautiful and I want to paint it. And I did another one in my sketchbook that I don't put on display. This is Lucy Pevensie. I think this one is better than her brother Peter. I really did not plan to paint the whole Pevensie family. It just happened that I found a good picture and I want to paint it. And this is actually I made sketch on my notebook. I don't know if you can see it because the notebook's paper is awful. It's Brother Day from Foundation because I have been watched that. And the last one is it's just still sketching. I have not give it color and I'm planning to put it on display too after I finish the paint. This is another building that I found on Google Earth from London too. I don't know where it is, but it is Kingsway Mansion. It's the door of, I don't know, apartment or house. I think it's apartment because it's not a house. Really not a lot going on in November besides me making my art. And actually there's one painting that I really want to display in my wall here, but I have not do it because I need frame and I cannot show it because I did not made it in November. And I think that is the best art I made so far, the best painting. I don't know. But by the way, November is special month because it's my birthday month. Although I did not have party to celebrate it, me and family had a lovely time together celebrating my birthday. I'm going to talk about my goal for December. So my goal for December is I want to make more art, like all of this painting I made in October. There are, I think, 7 or 10 painting with various size, and that is such a big achievement for me because I never paint before. I just feel the urge to create, to paint, to learn how to draw and painting, and I made many of artwork during October, and that's what I want to achieve in December again. Of course, I want to I think I will not finish my writing in December because it's still beginning, but yeah, I want to continue my story, read more books, finishing more books, and of course, better YouTube video. I don't know, it just feels so weird to chat with you guys without script, without talking about anything, just talking about my faves on November. And I hope December will be a lot better than November. What I can expect on December is there will be a lot of heavy rain and rainstorm, and recording is much harder. And also I'm sick. I just recovered today, but my flu has not gone completely yet. If you can hear, I'm talking like this, but I cannot really hear my own voice. Like my voice is damped on my ear, you know, when you flew you get that sensation. It's so weird. But yeah, anyway, I think this video will not be long like the previous one. The next video, I promise, I will talk the continuation of Across the Universe trilogy. The second book, the title is A Million Suns. So yeah, we're going back to book review video again. In the future, you will found more of monthly recap video, cozy chat video, because I want to connect with you guys, not only talking about books like presenter. I want to have a genuine chat. I want to find my tribe, and hopefully my video could find my tribe, because in my intro video and my very first YouTube video, if you watch it, you will know the reason. And I think that's all what I want to talk about today. I don't know, I still need rest to recover, and hopefully next week I can be healthy so I can talk a lot longer with you guys, and we will have a cozy book review again. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and comment, because I will always update every Sunday. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.